Wildcats with only 7 turnovers. They did a good job taking care of the ball. Caden, congratulations on the win.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
And your numbers look pretty good tonight. 8 for 12 from the floor, 2 for 4 from 3. 20 points, 4 assists, only 1 turnover and 2 steals. That 4-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio, you got to like that.
Yeah, I think that's something they've preached so far throughout the season, just keeping my turnovers down and making sure my teammates are ready for shots and getting other guys, time to play, get them in rhythm. So just working on it every game.
Steve and I were just talking before you came on, before your press conference over there, that for a guard, a 6'2" guard, you have no problem finishing at the basket, no matter who you're playing against. Both you and Bryce do a great job finishing at the basket and getting to the basket.
Yeah, I think I've been blessed to be ambidextrous. Like most people don't get to do that. I'm right-handed, but I shoot with my left, so I think it's just kind of been natural.
So you're actually right-handed.
Yeah, I write with my right. I throw with my right. I do everything.
So you're just confused.
I guess so. Yeah.
I
do a great job with both
does
hands.
everything right-handed except throw a baseball.
Yeah.
So it's just the weirdest thing in the world.
How do you throw a baseball?
Everything's right hand. I can't do right. I can't eat. I can't do
right.
Hand. Everything right hand.
That's it.
Yeah,
but that jump shot looks pretty good left-handed as you knocked down
Really
2 threes today.
Yeah.
Okay, I say about this, I was kidding before you came out, but this is a serious statement. You're an incredible layup maker. Now, I want to say you're small because you're 6'2", but have you always been a shorter guy in terms of basketball, going and trying to finish among taller guys, even when you were young?
Yeah, I used to be super short. I was like 5'6", 5'7", so I had to be a little creative in how I kind of got shots up. As I've gotten bigger, I've kind of kept the dexterity, but I get a little stronger. So less floaters and more trying to get to the basket.
That was why I thought you wanted your nicest moves. A little step back and you hit a mid-range jumper there.
But that one play they just showed where you literally just flip the ball with your right hand, just flip the ball up in the basket like you were laying a pea in a champagne glass or something. It just kind of flicked and kind of hung out there and went in. What a great play. And are you getting used to playing with all these new guys? I mean, you're playing with 11, 12 new players.
Yeah, I think that's been the hardest thing so far. Like BYU, I didn't feel like I was really there. I didn't know what my role was. And I wasn't prepared for the game. But every game I've gotten a little bit better. I think me and my teammates have an understanding of, what we're looking for, how we play. So.
Well, I think at BYU also, with all due respect, you're a young first-year player, and you're playing basically almost on BYU's home court against one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah.
I can give you a pass on that one.
I appreciate you.
Okay, let's talk about now. You guys have won 5 games in a row since BYU. You'll get a little bit of a break. I hope you get to see some family and do a little turkey eating. And your Monday night, you come back one more here, and then from then on, it really it becomes like high major teams. You got Michigan, you got Pitt, you got Wisconsin before you get into the Big East season. What are the things that Coach has been harping on in the last week he wants you guys to be ready for as you enter that type stretch of the season?
Defense is always one. Just pressuring the ball. Starts with me and Bryce up top, Dev, Chris, everybody just getting up, pressuring opposing teams' guards and wearing them down throughout the game to hopefully make them make worse decisions later in the game. And then just being dynamic and versatile. I think we have a great team that we can play 9 guys and we can press, we can sit back, we can play zone. We can kind of do everything. So just continuing to practice and get used to each other.
Is it harder when you're playing, again, with all new players to play defense or play offense? What comes slower?
That's a good question. I actually, I really can't answer that one. I think both just kind of progress as they do. Some teams are just blessed with natural talent, lateral length, so it's a little bit easier on defense. But for him, he has a certain standard, so I'd probably go defense because that's always been his calling card.
Sure.
And Kane, you mentioned this in the press conference as well, but tonight you got to go without Duke. He's leading the country in rebounding, so that's a big loss, obviously, for what he does. That one skill he does so well. He does it better than anybody in the country right now.
Yeah.
I thought you guys as a group, you out-rebound Old Dominion by 5, so everyone got involved. You talked about this a couple games back where it can't just be Duke. It's got to be all 5 of us. Yeah. Our guards got to rebound better. I think that'll be a key going forward for you guys as well.
Yeah, I don't think I did that today, but, that's been something that I'm trying to work on. Me and Bryce are really trying to get down there. Dev does get down there. He gets a little grimy. So
yeah, well, Matt did his part, and Perk did his part with 7.
Perk's a very good rebounding guard. But see, I have a problem with Perk. All right, because he's from the D.C. area.
No, he's not. He's from Virginia.
Okay, and he's a Cowboys fan.
Oh, that's his thing. I'm a Detroit Lions fan.
So you're going to enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
The Lions Packers, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm a Lions guy.
Why is that?
My dad from Detroit.
Okay, well, that makes sense to me. His father's from Virginia.
So you know what's crazy? Whitey's from Queens, and he roots for the Eagles. So
I've lived here for 50. I know, but I've lived here for 50 years. I get a pass on that?
Yeah, no, you get a pass.
No, you don't.
Thank you very much.
If you move to LA, you're still going to be a Lions fan.
Yeah,
that's how you were born and raised.
I'm a big football guy, but if it is a team, Lions.
All right. Well, I hope you have a great Thanksgiving with your family. We appreciate you taking some time to join us. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yes, sir.
Great job.
Thanks, Acaden. That was Acaden Lewis.